All right, guys, so I appreciate you watching the last couple videos. Something that a lot of you guys have really been asking for over the last couple weeks has been a review or a comparison, I should say, between the 80% and the 85% setting on the new Hoyt cams. So that's what we're going to do today. I've got a VENTUM 30. Right now it's set at 85%. I'm going to shoot it through the chrono with two size arrows. I'm going to shoot with a 455 grain and a 440 grain. Both are Easton ACCESSORY's. It's going to be shot through the biscuit, and the bow's set at 70.9 pounds and 27 inches on the draw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot both arrows, and then I'm going to adjust it to 80%. I'm going to shoot two more arrows. I'm going to tell you what I think is different as far as the feel of the bow, and then we'll go from there. So here's the first two shots. Like I said, this is going to be at 85% let off. So let's see how it does. .266. .271. All right, so let's make our adjustment. All you got to do is loosen this Allen screw here, move it in, and do the same thing on the bottom, and that'll adjust you from 85 to 80. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so once you take that Allen screw out, move your little stop there, and let's tighten her back down. So now our top cam is set in the 80% setting, and don't forget that you got to do both sides. If you do one or the other, the bow's going to feel like it's way out of time. So now that we're in 80%, I'm interested to see how the valley changes on this bow as well as the back wall. So the back wall feels just as solid. The valley's definitely shorter, but it's not bad at all. .270, and this one's going to be with the 455 grain arrow. .264. Let me reshoot those because that didn't change the speed at all. So let me make sure that I didn't just shoot them through the wrong area of the chrono. We'll try that again, but if that holds true, then that means that for you guys that feel like you're going to gain some speed by changing the stop to 80%, may not happen. .263. And .270. So this bow literally shot almost identical speeds, between both sets of arrows. I mean, if we did gain, it might have been 1 foot a second on the heavier arrow, but it's not enough to make the switch. So I'm going to swap it back just to double check. I'll swap back to 85 and we'll try it again. But as of right now, that's you're not really gaining anything speed-wise by changing those stops. The draw cycle itself feels identical. On the back wall, it feels the same. The only difference is going to be your valley. Your valley is not going to be you're not going to be quite as forgiving on the valley. It's not going to feel as light on the hold. But if you're like me, I actually shoot a bow better with a little bit less of a valley. So I think it makes me hold my form a little better. It makes me stay in the back wall a little harder because I'm worried it's going to jump on me. Now, I'm not saying that it's not nice to have a super deep valley, but for me, I actually shoot better with a little bit less of one. So now that we're back in 85%, we'll shoot it through the chrono just one more time to double check it. But so far, that's not really much of a benefit as far as speed goes. And I have to say, I'm very surprised. So this arrow here shot 270 on the last shot. Let's see what it shoots this time on 85% let off. .270. This one here shot 263 on the last one. .266. So, you know, that could be just a couple feet a second difference between the chrono, but that bow actually shot faster for me on the 450 grain arrow. I just shot faster than I did in the 80% setting. So if your justification for changing your mod is for gaining some speed, I don't think you're going to really get it. Now, if it's legally you have to shoot 80%, then you're kind of stuck. That's the boat that I'm in. In several of the states that I hunt, I have to use an 80% mod. So there's your comparison between the two. That's what several of you guys have asked for. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and that gives you an idea of the difference between the two for speeds and feel. I like the way it holds with the 80% mods. I got to stay more in the back wall. If that's something you're interested in, maybe it would be worth changing that mod around and at least shooting it that way at the shop before you decide to buy one. So appreciate you watching. All right, guys, so time is here. It's been 4 weeks. We're going to go ahead and do the broadhead giveaway. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching the videos so far in this series. I went through the comments, ended up with like 178 comments, I think, on this video for the broadhead giveaway. So I went through the comments and I ended up settling on the comment from Jim Bingham. It says, thanks for the great review, always great information. You definitely deserve a lot more subscribers, and I have been shooting bows off and on for years, but am new to bow hunting. After watching your videos, I decided it was time for an upgrade. I have an older Martin Bingle, which actually the Martin Bingle was a pretty good bow back in the day. I went to the local bow shop and tried a bunch of bows, and he ended up ordering the RX-5. So kudos to you on the new bow. Hopefully you enjoy it. And hopefully this pack of broadheads will help you out. So if you watch this, give me a comment with your information. I'll try to contact you just based off of your comment on YouTube. And then after a week, if I haven't gotten a hold of Jim, then I'll go to the next comment. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for keeping up with the channel. Hopefully Jim enjoys this new pack of broadheads, and remember to live your life to the fullest and use your passions to bless others. Appreciate you watching, guys.